In today's Clash Royale video, I want to apologize to you guys about some things or like some stuff or like some video I did a couple of days ago, and also some arguments I brought up which weren't maybe too good at this point. It was all about the Clash Royale. As you guys imagine, there's a ton of hate and a ton of like stuff going around, and for sure it's really hard for us creators to deal with the situation. But I kind of want to give another video, or like give this video the time to put my standpoint once again there, because I feel like a ton of people misunderstood me, and also at the same time maybe I didn't make it clear enough what I think about the Clash Royale update. And also for sure I did some mistakes on my end which I want to clarify today and want to apologize for them. So just let you know, this is why I'm doing the video, and I would say without jumping in, and yeah, I would say let's just do it. So first of all, I need to apologize for one video I did. I think it was about like a new season in Clash Royale, where I was like really like clickbaiting a thumbnail or like a title, better to say, which was like really bad on my end. I need to apologize. Like there's no really explanation for that besides like YouTuber pressure, which is like really dumb argument. But yeah, maybe some of you guys can understand it. Sometimes they're like, oh, you want to do the best clickbaity title, which is still at the same time like still correct for the video, if you guys kind of see that, but it was way over the place. It didn't really make sense. It was like way too much. And even if I personally like Megadraft itself, like calling this kind of video like the best update in Clash Royale was a really bad point, especially after like Supercell announcing the pass royale decrease, making the pass royale worse one day before. I can actually understand anyone who was mad at me or is still mad at me and thinks like I'm just like getting paid from Supercell for doing that, or just doing it because I don't want to lose my creator code. So I just want to once again apologize here also in this video, because it wasn't really nice. I also changed the title. And yeah, I also apologize. I think like in the comment section I was kind of like saying my opinion there, but for sure it was way too clickbaity, and I just want to apologize to there. There's no real excuse for that, so I just want to let you know that. But what I still want to say, I personally like the Mega Draft mode, and it's just like the difference between me as a player, Clash Royale player Morten, and the content creator Morten has a different opinion on that. This is kind of a weird thing as a content creator, which you always need to keep in mind. We are living from that, right? Like most of the content creators, Shane, Ash, Surtak, B-Red, we are always, or like we're currently living from this game. So for sure our job depends on Supercell's work on the game. And we need to say, I personally think as a player myself, which is playing the game for 6 years, I like to play Megadraft. It's my most fun mode. Maybe I'm different than you guys. I'm also maxed out. I have a completely different opinion. We're completely on a different boat there. But a content creator Morten doesn't really like this Megadraft thing, because yes, it's great for streaming, but it's pretty bad for content creation, because yes, we can still show decks in the grand challenge and so on, but nobody cares about that. Nobody really cares about it. So creating content around this game right now this month will be really hard, and this are kind of two standpoints which I'm going to give them. Also the same like for other creators. I can't speak for them, but I could imagine that some of them pretty like to play Megadraft casually, but it's bad for them to do content. This is like a fair point, right? Like at the end it's our job, so we really depend on the game doing well. And this is also the thing about like the Megadraft. So I understand every one of you guys saying you don't really like Megadraft. There's like a ton of difference between us. We're just different persons. I play the game for 6 years every single day. I was playing it when I was like in LA for CRL 12 until like 16 hours a day. I was just playing Clash Royale 1v1 the whole time, and I think I have like the most hours of all Clash Royale pros spent in the game by far. And like for sure at one point you feel like I need something new, and this is kind of what is something new for me personally. But at the same time it might be a bit selfish, because you guys have a valid opinion with that, with like not being tourney standard, so a ton of you guys don't have it upgraded, and also you guys want to play Clash Royale because you can invent decks, you can play whatever you want, and this is what makes Clash Royale great for you. And this is a completely understandable opinion. I don't disagree with you guys. I just have a different standpoint there. But I understand a one of you saying that. So this is about like the Megadraft thing. I personally like it a lot. As a content creator, I really dislike it, and I still think it wasn't really needed from Supercell. I don't really think that wasn't what they needed. I'm honest there. And also a ton of people and ton of creators made this already clear. I also made it clear privately. I think I was already like maybe say it in a different way. This kind of thing about me, right? Like I'm always trying to say something in a polite way, public at least, because I feel like that we are all people, Supercell people, Drew and Max, they're like the community managers. They're giving they're not doing the decisions on top of that or like about that. So I really respect them. I really respect them listening to feedback. And I know how it is sometimes to deal with like kind of this pressure on the internet and all the stuff, and like negative feedback, negative comments about like this and this. And I know it can be really hard. Now it can be really, really hard to be like have like the negativity, seeing like negative comments, and this is just like what I don't really want anyone to really feel. So this is just like my standpoint there. But yeah, I understand that you're mad. Like I can really rely on that, or I can really understand it at this point. But this is just like about the mega draft thing. I kind of want to bring it up once again because I just want to clear what I think about it personally. The rest of the update, I once again want to say it because this is kind of what people sometimes I feel like misunderstood me in the past, is just because I don't really like I like one thing, it doesn't mean that I'm dislike or that I don't like the other, or that I also like the other things. This is kind of what I want to say, because just because I like the mega draft thing, or like I think I said it once again, like I think it's okay. I would have really loved to maybe Supercell bring also like just the mega draft thing also as a ladder mode. So at example, we have like mega draft there and the normal draft at the same time, so two different ladder modes. This, in my opinion, would be really, really funny. I don't know, let me know what you guys think about that. I think it would be personally really, really cool. But this would be like my dream. So like people which like mega draft can play there, and the normal ladder is still there. But like about the other things about the update, I really, really dislike it, man. The pass, I bought the diamond pass, I'm honest to you guys, just because I want to see how the animated banner looks like, and I wanted to get it. And I think it's pretty cool, but the rest of it, it's not really worth it at all. I just bought it because I felt like first season, I'm just gonna test out like how it is. I mean, just for fun, I won't buy it again. Because like the last season, I didn't even buy the $5 pass when it was still a bit cheaper. But I just personally wanted to buy it for the season, test it out, but it's not affordable or like not great at all. But this is kind of what I like wanted to say once again. I really think the pass royale is pretty bad, or like what it means bad, it's horrible at the time, but I always kind of want to not be negative. So for me, like the thing is, I want to mention bad things. This is important, but I don't want to like mention it every single video, because I'm normally a really positive guy, and I don't want to be one of these guys who's like always complaining about things in every single video. Because the thing is, like, I bring things up to Supercell. I also most of the time saying things I don't really like about Clash Royale updates, but I still think, in my opinion, it's kind of important. It's kind of important to move on, right? So yeah, feedback is important. Supercell is listening that, but I personally, this is just my opinion, I don't really like to watch someone like complaining about the same things over and over again. This is just my opinion. So, but I know some of you guys were like thinking I'm like getting paid from Supercell, or saying that. I mean, this is most likely because of the video, or like the title I did there, and like maybe like talking too good about or too positive about things, which I can actually understand. As I said, this is criticism, which like a ton of criticism was there. Also like really polite criticism, for sure. Also some like really, not really nice comments, but the criticism was there, which was completely fine for me. I took that, maybe not like in the first few minutes, but after some time to think about it, I took that like honestly, and it was like completely understandable. Some guys were mad at me, but yeah, I still have the opinion, to be fair, that the mega draft mode can be cool. Maybe like it's a bit too, I don't know, like they announced it like really, really late. Maybe I should have announced it like way before to get also some feedback from the people. Maybe do like an in-game voting and so on. I think that community is a bit, they should be like more involved in this type of things. But yeah, but the rest of the update, it's not just like the past through. I also don't really like how they kind of completely killed the challenges in game, like the special challenges, how they made in the party mode. You don't also get chests, you don't have a magic coin anymore in the past royale. This is the kind of things I really dislike, and I'm honest, I really hate them. And I think everyone is already like mad at Supercell, is like complaining about that. And the only thing we can do as a content creator, or like you can do, is like complaining about these things, but also giving. It's just like kind of a lesson I also think it's really important to learn. Instead of like always complaining about things, also give like suggestions how to fix this kind of problem. So instead of just saying, yeah, this sucks, bring back, just making suggestions what you don't really like. I think like a ton of you guys did that really nicely. You're saying, okay, the Path Royale sucks right now. The Path Royale is pretty bad right now because there's no book anymore, and we want to have a book there because it's just the main thing. And I feel like Supercell already replied there on Twitter.
Hey everyone, I'm Max. I'm with Drew. Just a quick message to let you know that we're seeing your feedback and we know that the update has not been received positively.
Yeah, we are aware, and we just want to let you know that changes do take time to implement, and we can't really say like if or when these changes will be happening, but we did just want to let you know that we're not ignoring you. We appreciate your feedback, we've heard it, and yeah,
discussions are on the way, and as soon as we have something to share with you, we will. So thank you.
Thanks.
Also, yeah, I know the Clash Royale community is a bit negative sometimes, which for sure is understandable. I think this is one of the worst updates we ever had. I personally, yeah, as I said 100,000 times now, I like the Mega Draft a bit. I think it's a bit too long after playing it a bit. I actually streamed like 10 hours today. I had some fun. I had really some fun, but also at the same time, it can be frustrating because if you lose, you normally just want to go in-game again. And yeah, now you need to pick before that. And if you lose close, it's like kind of tilting. But yeah, as I said, I'm also a trial player as a casual player who's like playing maybe a game on the toilet. You need to really take a long session on the toilet to get like one Mega Drive game going there. But yeah, so also I think like B-Red tweeted something which I want to take a look at now, which I think is like really good comment. I would say we're gonna take a look now at B-Red's tweet. So what B-Red is tweeting here, they destroyed Path of Legends, they gutted Grand Challenge, trophy reward events are the definition of casual. I have nothing left. So this is kind of the thing. So what he's like saying here is like honestly most likely what people of you or like most of you guys understand or like would say the same. You would agree with B-Red here. Also like really important, he didn't like there was the tweet before, but Supercell announced that they will fix or like they will remake the Grand Challenges and Mega Draft Challenges again, or like they will like put it back, right? The Mega Draft Challenge will be like 50 gems and the Grand Challenge will be 100 gems again with 22,000 cards, I think. So it will be all the same for that, which I think is firstly really cool. It's nothing big, it's nothing gonna change a lot, but it's still just a small thing, which I kinda think it's a good thing to see that Supercell is like listening to feedback and will also bring that fast back. I don't know when it's gonna be back. I think they say like with the next maintenance break, so hopefully next couple of days. But really important things. Beard is treating here as a casual mode with friends, amazing. The main game mode, nah. So this is kind of the thing, right? This is why I'm like saying there are people in the community which also like Mega Draft. There are also community people in the community which are content creators. They're pros, they're casuals, and I think it would be just really cool to have two different ladder modes. I mean, maybe it's too hard to implement. What I think what Supercell is kind of doing right now is seeing, okay, how many players are playing this Mega Draft mode and like how many are not playing this to see like kind of potential there. But I would really say it would be an absolutely amazing update if they would have brought like normal Path of Legends. Everybody can play whatever they want. You can show decks there, you can play there, you have fun there. And then for like the players which are like looking for something new, like me at this point, can play the Mega Draft mode and have some fun there. I think this would be absolutely awesome for content creators. They can show whatever they want. They can like push number one the Mega Draft. They can show the best decks for normal Path of Legends. Then you have like you guys, some of you guys say, okay, Mega Draft is pretty cool. And also some of you guys say Mega Draft is bad, I just want to play whatever I want. And also they're like pros, which I can do also like push to number one on both, and also have like maybe more to do when it just like finish number one there. You can maybe get better at Mega Draft, and there also might be like more Mega Draft tournaments in there for pros, which can be implemented there. So this is just the thought process I had. Yeah, but I'm just really... yeah, I'm just also a bit scared of the future of Clash Royale. I'm honest to you guys. It's not just like, the thing is like, at the end, the most important thing for me is that you guys are watching the videos, because this is like how I earn my money. Like this is my job currently. So the most important point is that the game does well. This is just like, at the end, I can have fun with the game, but it doesn't bring me anything, right? Like, so if I'm the only person on the world who's like still playing the game, who has fun with the game, I would never like that. Like, this is like the thing, right? So this is like, I need to be honest with you guys. Like, some of the last updates you guys really enjoyed, I didn't really enjoy too much. An example, like the magic items update. It was an update which I was pretty disappointed about. I was like really like disappointed because it was something I didn't really like, because it was just like for casual players. But I understood over the time, 99% of the players like you are casuals. You don't have max cards. And this is like it seems so easy, but in my position it was like so hard to understand. So I'm like, okay, this is not an update for me, like I don't really enjoy it. But when I see like positive YouTube comments about updates, about enjoying the game, this is kind of what gives me joy. This is the main thing which gives me joy. And this is kind of what I still need to understand sometimes, and what I already a bit more understand. So I can have a ton of fun, but if I like see a ton of people like being mad at the game, saying they quit, what do I want, right? Like, just like I don't really enjoy it. I don't really enjoy the game if you guys don't enjoy the game. And I think this is kind of a good end message for today's video. Let me know what you guys think about that. Once again, I apologize to you guys. It wasn't really nice of me. But you guys can be sure every time you guys are complaining about something, you guys don't really like something, I'm honestly one of the first guys who's always going to Supercell, tells them. If it's like at Worlds, I was like having like talks, like hours of talks with Seth, even he's not really like doing too much there, or like with other people like Max and Du, I was like hours of talking what I really like to see, what you guys really like to see, what would be a good compromise, how to bring the game to the next level. And I think this update is something which nobody really wanted at the end, and nobody really like asked for. I think this is the biggest thing. Nobody really asked for the changes they brought into the game. But yeah, this is kind of the end of today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Once again, I apologize for you guys. But yeah, I just want to close this book now, because I felt like this video was kind of needed there. And I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow with Mega Draft, and maybe on a weekend I'm gonna show like you guys some CL games, the $1 million competition. Yeah, this is kind of planned there. And I would say I'm out. Thanks for watching, guys. And I love you. You guys make all of this stuff possible. I'm really thankful for that.